Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're looking at a tank that should be called the Fiat M1643, which is the more typical naming style for Italian tanks. However, they haven't called it that in War Thunder for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. Either way, I got this tank after it was just released in the new update, and let's begin to look at this tank by looking at its gun. Its gun's a 47mm that pens 69mm of armor. It's not great, but at 2.3, other than B1s, you don't really struggle to pen anything. And when you do pen as well, it does so much damage. As for armor, it is very thin, but the angles are very high, so therefore you end up bouncing a lot more rounds than you'd expect to with such thin armor. And this vehicle is really quick. That's its selling point. It goes 37 miles an hour, making it an extremely effective vehicle to flank in. So let's look at this thing in a combat situation. So we push up around here on the point and spot a Sherman. We knock him out in one shot, because this gun is quite nice and very good from the side. Does lots of damage. The M8 gets knocked out in one shot as well. We then spot an AMX and we take a shot at him, knocking out the driver. And then after reloading, we finish off his turret crew like that. We then push up and spot an LVT, and we take out his turret in one shot. We push around, knowing that it's safe to do so because his turret's out, and we aim for a driver and knock him out as well. When we push up further, we see an M5A1 in the distance. These are usually quite painful to pen at this tier, but one shot straight through the front, killing him. Then, when we push up even further, we see a T-17E2. We put rounds through him, but it doesn't go too well. I actually don't know why I was struggling so much here to kill him. The rounds just seem to not be doing much when I was playing through him, but we do finish him off here and get the kill. And then we spot over this hill an armoured car. As you can see it coming up here, I pull up and take the shot and get the kill. Of course we can get the kill over that hill pretty easily because the gun depression isn't that bad. So let's look at the history of this vehicle. And as for history, there really isn't much because there's only one incomplete prototype ever made, but despite that we can look at it anyway. The idea for the tank comes from the British Crusader, and that makes sense because the Italians were fighting the British a lot in North Africa before this point, so they've seen a lot of the Crusader and how its speed was advantageous to the British. This was the first Italian tank to use Christie suspension, and they took the design from a captured BT-5 from the Spanish Civil War, and that's about it. It never really got further than that because of the changes in the war, of course, with Italy being invaded. So where do we put this on the leaderboard? I'm going to put it just under the SAV, which is really high, but I think it definitely deserves it because it's so good. It's quick, it's got a good gun, it's got really good shells, it's got pretty good armor, it's everything you could want. So thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time.